Well, hello there. Isn't this such a pretty view? Yeah, I can see, I can see my pigs and my animals. I can see my zombies, just chilling there waiting to be killed. And my lovely sugarcane farm, which I've, updated to be the correct size so that, it's not going to try and cut down anything extra because it can't. And, it's only got what it needs there to be working with. While you were gone, I made a tree house. Yeah, I got a little bit bored, and I know that generally just random building things is not the way to go. Or rather, like, you guys get a little bit bored if I'm just, placing blocks, especially when, it's not for any specific reason. So, there you go. It's a nice little tree house there for you. Well, for me rather, not for you. It's all mine. It's not even that pretty, it's just kind of into one of the big trees that grew. That's okay. And we can come over here and we can see that the sugarcane farm is working quite well. These sugarcane seem to be working faster than this engine can, pump them out. And I think that's just fantastic. So, this engine here is making sure that it can, run with at least one of these per second. And, it doesn't use a coal until like another 10-20 seconds. So that's pretty good. That's high optimum efficiency. We are getting more EMC than what we are burning. And of course, we've got these guys over here. And we look at all our amazing tools and their wonderfully, wonderful high durability that they have already been fixed for. And boom, just like that. Fantastic. Now, we're going to take some of this stuff out and we are probably... let's see, what should we do? I think it might be time again to upgrade our collector. So we'll just take this guy over here and we will see what kind of trouble we can get up to. So where are my client stars? There they are. Oh, and I also, killed some animals. I liberated some animals from their skin, their eggs, feathers, etc., that kind of thing. And it's fine, I promise. Okay, so... if I pop that guy in there, we can take out, I'll probably feed in this guy too. We can take out this one. And let's see, can we take out all of that? No. So we'll try and do our best to get rid of all this extra EMC that's in here. And let's see, we're going to feed this our thing there. And we'll take out a little bit of Adenal's fuel, just enough. How much are we going to need? Let us show you. So we're going to need 6 of them and 6 dark matter. I'm not actually sure if I can afford dark matter right now. I'm going to need to take out a little bit more, possibly. There we go, our chemical coal. And let's see. So we may end up having to, spend our EMC on another client star just so that we can... oh, no, we still need more. So, maybe once again, trying to... you know what, let's just upgrade our whole client star. That seems like a fantastic idea. So we'll pop that in here. And of course there's still 16 EMC. So we'll take out one of these. I'll pop you in there. We'll take out another client star. Fantastic. And I'm going to put them all together. Now, they are crafted together in a recipe like so. And of course, it's not going to work if you do it like that. You have to have them all in a corner like that. And we get a Kleinstar Zwei. Zwei. I really need to go look up that translation thing that they, my friends sent me. So, we can pop all this stuff back in here. Oh, stuck on fuel. And of course, I just put it straight back into fuel because that's how I roll. And I need to take it off fuel. Oh, look at that, we're still stuck. Okay, so let's take a little bit of EMC out. How much can this hold? About 200,000? Yeah, that sounds about right. So let's see how much dark matter we can get out of this thing without it getting too angry at us. And placing that again, and again, and again. So not quite enough, but that's okay. What we can do instead is put you in there, and we're just going to get out another collector. So, well, I was going to say another collector, but I just took one down, didn't I? for a specific reason. I probably would have had enough actually, because it costs about 25,000 EMC per Kleinstar, and I just bought 2 of them. But that's okay. So, what can we do? We can try. Oh yeah, why did I pull out the antimatter relay? I didn't do it over there. So there is another one, and let's see. How much did this cost? So minus 15,000. Okay, so it's still a fair whack more than I thought it would be. That's okay. So we'll just get out a couple of these and we will be fine. I promise. Cool. And we'll just pop them over here and we'll try and make sure that they're all happy. You know, some more EMC is better than no EMC. And do we have any dirt or any kind of thing there? We can take some of this and pop that on there. And I already have a whole bunch of torches, so I don't know why I felt the need to do that. That's okay. And we'll take this one too. And we just pop that on the top there so that this makes sure that it gets the maximum amount of light that it needs to, you know, produce us our EMC. So, what can we do next? We will obviously have to take our sword and kill these guys because they're very, very annoying when I'm trying to record. So rude. So, we'll pop all that back in there and we'll, you know, just grab out a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that and we'll pop those back in there and maybe we'll just have a little bit of a munch. Nom 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 nom. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably... okay, so... Important thing to remember, if you have a farm set up, make sure that you're actually using the things that you produce. Because, if you don't, you will probably cry, like I will. So, this probably won't be enough, just to spite me, but that's okay. We'll pop those in there and we'll make sure that we can get enough EMC from that. And maybe we'll see what kind of, you know, if we can upgrade our collector once again. So probably not, you know, it's not too much. They're worth about 2,000 each. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah, 12,000 odd EMC, maybe. Well, we'll see how we go. Whack. Bleh. I like that. Okay, so you come here. Oops. And pop those in there, and 1, 2, 3. So I got enough of you, and okay, so I still need about 5, 6. Oh, good, I can afford it. That's nice. Okay, so if I put you down the bottom like so, and you along there, we get 1 red matter. Now, I just realized that this probably is going to be pretty useless to me, since, you know, I just used up both my collectors in order to create this, which means I'm not going to be able to upgrade my collector again, because I can't buy another one, because that just cost me all of my EMC. So, we'll take out these, we'll take out these 2, because now we can afford 2 Mark II level collectors, which is okay, you know, we can deal with that. Oops, wrong ones. Cool. And you know, 2 Mark II level collectors is better than a level 1 Mark collector and a level 2, so that's okay. I like that it only takes like 3 hits to kill them, because they usually take many, many, many more. And look at how fast that's going. So, just by itself, it's managing to get at least, you know, 20, 30 odd EMC per second. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, close enough. So, yeah, let me just gather my thoughts together and we'll see what we can move on to next. Okay, so I think I've decided. Maybe we'll just do something simple first. We're going to get out our raw beef and we're going to cook it up because... you know, it's a lot better than using rotten flesh all the time. So, let's see. Oh, that's right, I can't burn things like that. Okay. So, let's see, do we have any... We have some blaze powder, so that should be enough. And we'll take out some charcoal. Because raisins. Raisins are the best reasons to raisin. Okay, so pop you in there. And we'll get this out, and of course we're just gonna, you know, create just the one so that we can teach it to our transmutation tablet. And in turn, we can create a whole bunch of those, so that is fantastic. A little bit more expensive than run flesh, but you know, it's a lot, it's better stackable food with higher saturation, so you'll be able to, you know, feed yourself a much longer. So it'll be a lot better in the long run. Now I can't remember how much I talked about these wooden panels, but they're just placed there in order to, you know, cover up the water, and I think I talked about that a little bit. But if you want to look underneath here, look at that, the Hanging Gardens of Aurelia. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing, but you know, it can be. And we'll pop you back on there. And magic, okay. So, I think, I want a nice kind of storage area for, I'm going to be setting up a lot more farms, and I want a way for all of this, you know, all of these sugar canes and anything else that I produce, I want it to all be in a centralized area. So maybe we may have to start thinking about a nice storage area and ways to get things to there rather quickly without having to, you know, have long pipes that, you know, take forever to get items anywhere. But in order to do that, I'm gonna need, you know, something that is, well, something that I like particularly. Hang on, just let me kill these because they are quite loud in my ear, but I don't think they are that loud in the recording. At least not when I tested. So, also I'm gonna have to start showing you guys something to do with these zombie brains and the forbidden artifacts. So that might be something cool as well. Alrighty, so just let me think for a second. So, I've looked into what I'm going to be needing for the ultimate storage room that I plan to create, and it's looking like I'm definitely not going to be able to afford any of it right now, which is kind of annoying, but, you know, that just means that we get to save it for a later episode, so, you know, it's almost a guarantee that I'm going to be doing more stuff later on, so never you fear. So we'll pop all our sugarcane back into there, and, you know, I'll probably just explain my centralized storage system. I will have a teleport pipe probably around here that takes all the mob drops and sends it to wherever I put my storage room. It'll probably all go into a condenser like so, or I may get them to automatically sort, so maybe we'll do an automatic sorting room, or we would, you know, have stuff like this. Look how fast that's going. I reckon that's cool. Or like we'll have another one over here telling that all items that come from there will go into the storage room too, and everything will just kind of look really pretty. But for now, I believe that we're gonna have to, you know, skip that kind of stuff. Well, not skip it, but obviously we can't do it right now. Oh, Harold, I've missed you. You know, the users, my viewers, they quite like you, you know? Yeah? Yeah? Oh, why are you feeling down, buddy? Do you want your egg back? There you go. Oh, you didn't want the egg. Okay, I'll have it then. Oh, that's so tempting. No, it's Harold. We can't do that to Harold, guys. We can't do it. All hail Harold. Okay, so we'll pop that in there. And anyway, so I was thinking that we may just end up having to get started on another farm. And this particular farm is going to be the basis of a few other farms. And in the end, it will help us out a lot once we get into some other types of mods that we'll be using later on. So, I'm just going to look into what we're going to be needing, and then we'll get right to it. And we return to, you know, kill off some of our zombies. I just killed a little because King Harold told me so. All hail King Harold, he who is king. And I've decided that we're going to be building off in this direction now. We're going to try and keep, you know, a square-ish area. So now that I've like built over this corner, now I'll start building this corner, and we'll kind of continue on like that, just getting bigger and bigger until such a time as we need to expand even more. So, I don't think that I will do a sped up version of this. I think I might just, you know, create the little area, and then I will see you once we get to the really cool parts. So, I will see you again soon. I'm kind of just realizing, like, based on looking at the map, none of this is going to be that symmetrical. Like, it's never going to be a perfect square, because I kind of derped and just didn't really think about it at the time. But that's okay. So, yeah, No, Harold, don't come out here, you silly little, chicken. I want you to go back that way, but I can't push you, because you'll, probably fall. Because that's just kind of my luck. It always makes me nervous when they start doing stuff like that. Especially when I want to, like, keep around that particular chicken. It's like, the only chicken that I didn't cage. I actually ended up killing off most of the other animals just so that I only had 2 of each. And yeah, they were being quite noisy, so yeah, that's the thing. Oh, almost pushed him off. It's okay, guys. I've got his back. All hail King Harold. So, again, I'm going to, you know, kind of try and discover whereabouts I'm going to need this, and yeah. Alrighty, so I've had a good amount of time to think about what I want to, what kind of farm I want to create next. I don't think I'm going to make a tree farm, because I have another idea which is hopefully going to work, but I'm going to need a good amount of EMC before I can get there. So, I thought that we just might, you know, start off with the most basic of farms, the actual wheat farm. Just because, you know, wheat is quite a good resource regardless, and it will be able to help me later on when I actually want to start really kicking off with industrial craft and build craft and all that kind of stuff. So, we're just going to type in farm, as you do, and we're going to need 4 bronze ingots, 4 glass, and a sturdy machine. So, we may as well, you know, pop that in there. We'll take out our Klein Star, and I bet we haven't got much in here. About 13. Okay, so very not much in here. That's okay. Let's see. There it is. So, did it say bronze ingot? I believe it did. So, we'll take out a good amount of that, and we might just stick those back in there. Cool. And let's see. So, if we go like so, then of course we'll start off with our sturdy machine. And I believe we needed some glass as well, so I think I may need to, you know, get some of that possibly. And we'll transmute down, and we've got wood, and still not managing to transmute down. See, that's what happens once you get a bit more items taught to your transmutation tablet. You start getting a little bit too much stuff. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll put glass in here too. I think I've got them around the wrong way because, oh wait, no. Fantastic. So, if that is like so, then if we type in combine, which if any of you have ever, you know, heard of combine, it's what actually, you know, raises the wheat. And by raises, I mean R-A-Z-E-S. And let's see, what did it just say that I needed? I was only just looking at it, so I needed iron. So transmute down, we'll get some iron. Fantastic, and we'll be able to pop those back in there. And I think it said that I needed another sturdy machine, right? So we'll craft one of those just quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And pop that in there. Then we've got this lot as well as this lot. And fantastic. So now that we've got both of these, what else are we going to need? Obviously we need a way to power said items, and the only way that we know that has any kind of a decent turnout is using the steam engine. We can't use the, what's the other kind of engine? Cool, so we can't use the combustion engine because that requires oil, which we just don't have at all, ever. And later on, we'll probably end up getting into these kinds of engines, which are added by forestry, which is, you know, this particular mod that we've been using for the farms. But obviously we can't afford that yet, so we're going to need a bit of stone, I believe. So let's see. Pop that back in there, and are we able to get stone out like so? Yep. And can we transmute down from bronze? I believe we can. And transmute down from there, and maybe a little bit further, possibly? Huh. That's taking a long time to figure out which items are needed, so... Okay, there we go, sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that should be enough. So, just like any other engine, we need to start off with wooden gears. And since we're going to be making a stone engine, they're not called stone engines, they're called steam engines, but you know, we need stone for them. And we're going to need some other things as well. I believe we need stuff that we don't have. Oh wait, no, there we go. We can get that out. So we've got this, we've got stone gears, and yeah, that should be enough. So, oops, where'd that go? There it is. That's fine. And I'm going to need another one, aren't I? So, whoopsies, silly me. But there we go, that is our steam engine. And I'm going to finish off the rest of this off camera, and I'll meet you over there. Fantastic, so that's looking pretty good, and I've already marked out the spot where I wanted the farm to be, so there we go, we'll just plonk you down right there. And if we look inside its inventory, it has 4 slots for dirt and 4 slots for seeds, so we're going to fill those in right away. And then after that, we're going to try and turn on our engine, and we'll see how we do. And of course, I don't have everything I need because I'm dumb. So maybe if we go over here, we'll find a stick. Oh, we've got a lever already, so that is fantastic. We might just take another, stick just in case, because we're obviously going to need more than one. Cool, and let's see, where do I want the engine? I'll probably put it on this side. Cool, very nice. And we'll put about half of you in there, and let's see. We'll try to turn you on straight away. Now, this isn't going to work, like, very, very fast. It is a steam engine, but farms do take a little while to set up, so we can just wait for that. And let's see, we've got to decide what we want to do with our combine as well. So, if we just wait a second, we might see, yep, there we go, it's just placed the first dirt somewhere. There it is. Look at that beauty. So, you are going to run right across my torch, aren't you? I don't want that. Now, let's see. How far is that the very farthest corner? Probably. So if that is, I might just wait until it's, done its 3 particular layers that it's going to do, and then we'll, move on from there. So, yes, okay. Now what else should we do? We can, what, we may as well just place this. Boom. No, you're in the wrong way. Okay, well, don't worry, we can fix that. Just because I don't want... Oh, okay, so it's going to be on that side, so that's fine. Just while we're waiting, I might go craft up something so that we can turn our engine round the correct way, because it's being dumb. So, if we go in here and we type wrench, and look at that, we've got wrench, which is created like so, with a stone gear and 3 iron ingots. So I'm going to need a little bit more stone, and we'll just leave that to, kind of look after itself. Doesn't look like any mobs are spawning on there, so that's okay. So we'll get a bit more stone, and yes, and then we needed a few more of these, which is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's cool. So we've got enough for 1 of each. And we'll take 3 iron ingots, and that should be fine. Now I'll put that back in there, this in here, and we'll just create our stone or wooden gear first, and then our stone gear. Cool, very nice. And then if we go like so, there we go, a wrench. Fantastic. Now this little guy is pretty important, it helps us create everything that we need for a start. Now, how am I going to deal with the problem of lighting? I'll figure it out later on. So, look at that. Easy. Now that I've done that, I'm going to need to craft up my other lever, other way. And we'll put you down like so, but of course we're not going to turn you on yet because obviously our wheat isn't ready. But look at that, it automatically places water for us because water is pretty cheap. Regardless of what you're kind of using. And if we have finished all that, I might wait for it all to finish building because it has an annoying tendency to try and get rid of all my dirt that I've placed, especially if it's... Oh wait, no, it might be okay. Well, I haven't got any dirt on me anyway, but cool. So I'm going to wait for this to set itself back up, and I will see you soon. And look at that, a nice little area just for my, oops, if I take the torch away, is it gonna try to place it back? I hope so. Maybe I'll have to fix that later and see if it, tries to replant. But look at that, fairly easy to set up, fairly cheap, and, you know, obviously it's not quite done yet, because, you know, once it's been, you know, kind of grown, we need to be able to use this to harvest it into a chest or some other form of device. We want the seeds that it, you know, gets from all of these to be put back in here. And we're not going to need the dirt in there anymore. Like, once the dirt's been placed, that's it. And that's pretty fine. Oh, look at that. So it did fix it for us. That's good. So I'm going to, you know, finish making a nice little area around it. And once some of this is actually grown, I'll show you how to, you know, set the rest of this kind of setup up. I'll show you how to set up the setup. Fantastic. Okay, see you soon. Alrighty, so I'm just putting on the final finishing touches on this area. I'm going to turn this guy off because he's just burning coal for no apparent reason. And yeah, so I got a little bit bored waiting for all this to finish. So I ended up even trying to start turning all this into cobblestone, should it need the side guards into cobblestone, because, you know, our side guards are always going to be cobblestone from now on, and I thought it was just, you know, a pretty good idea. So now that we've got a nice new platform and it looks very pretty, I bet you guys agree, and yeah, so now that we've got this all ready, I think I might, you know, show you how the rest of the build goes just after I finish off transmuting this all into cobblestone. And almost done. Come on. Almost there. And 1, 2, 3, cool. Fantastic, so let's go get us some bone meal and maybe some transport pipes, which I've only kind of shown you a smattering of, like just with this particular one. This is the obsidian transport pipe, which, you know, sucks up items, but it's not what we want to get into. So, if we go like, where is it? We'll grab out a couple of these, which I, you know, had gotten, and then I managed to lose the other ones somewhere. I think I put them in a chest and then, or maybe I dropped them somewhere. But nevertheless, okay. What was I doing? Right, needed a chest. Come on, thinking. Right. I think I might go get that extra EMC as well, just because we're starting to get up a little bit of EMC now, so we're starting to pick up pace, so that's fine. Oh, it seems like we've got sheep now. When did they get there? He's on the wrong side too. Oh, they're all spawning over there. I'm gonna have to start killing some of those off because I don't need so many. They're taking up spawning space that those guys could be using. Oh, what have you done? I always kind of wondered like what that was about. Huh, now you're in there. Oh, and we're starting to get Vix crystals, so that's a good sign that we'll need to get started on Thorncraft as well. Maybe that will be in the next episode, maybe not. And we will kind of, you know, take our cues from there. So, click off of that. Let's see how much we can put in here without giving it too much. Maybe not charcoal. Let's try Mobius fuel and coal and charcoal. 1 EMC, really? Annoying. Okay, so now that we've, you know, sorted that out, maybe it might be a good time to, oops. Hang on, what was I doing? Oh, there's a few crystals around now. That's quite surprising. I think it's after your, what is it? There is a certain amount of Vis in an area, it's called your aura. When you kill creatures, it releases their aura, or like their Vis into the aura. And that is why the crystals form. I think that might also be the reason why I've been getting animals to spawn as well. Of course they need grass to spawn on, which is why they've been spawning over there. But that's okay. I'm probably going to get overrun by crystals pretty soon, just because, you know, they take up their own entity space, And since I never leave this area, they never die, so... Well, like, they don't ever despawn, so that's going to be a pain. Nevertheless, we will... I might just quickly take these over. And maybe we'll upgrade one of our collectors as well. And I'm going to have a bit of a munch. Nom 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 nom. Look how much food that feeds me. It's great. Oh, I was going to get bone meal too. Okay. See, this is why you need to think. So if maybe I take out this. Yep, fantastic. Got that just in time. And we'll turn these bones into bone meal. And we will put you back in there. And he'll just start, you know, converting everything correctly. Now this is just going to be a quick example of how to get things to work. I don't think that it needs to be a wooden transport pipe, although I may be wrong. So we're just going to put a little bit of charcoal in there. And, oops. We'll start growing some of the smaller ones because that's, you know, the correct way to use bone meal. Otherwise it's just a waste. So, if I've got that there, will you start harvesting? Hopefully you will. If not, I may be doing this wrong. No, there we go. So it doesn't need to be a wooden transport pipe, it just needs to be a pipe leading from the top. And that is fantastic. So I think we're going to have to, you know, go get some more transport pipes. And I will see you in a second. I think we'll actually take our collectors now. And I'm probably going to have to see how long this episode's been running, because I think we will be pretty close to that wrapping up point. Hopefully we won't be too bad though, so yeah. We'll stick that there, and I took out a dark matter's worth so I could, you know, transmute the rest of my coal, or alchemical thingamabob. Don't worry, I'm just thinking out loud. And we have enough for a red matter and a collector. And do we have enough to get, you know, all the glowstone that we need? It looks like we do, so we'll be able to go straight into here, and we'll put you in the middle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the red matter on top gets our Mark III collector. Fantastic. So this guy does not need the torch above it anymore. It manages to produce enough of its own light to effectively, you know, fuel itself. So it doesn't matter if it's day or night, it will still be running at top efficiency. So if I take that away, and I can take away this guy too now, since I don't have that second collector. Fantastic. And let's see. So look at that, so many slots for, you know, coal and things like that. Look how quickly it's turned the coal into gunpowder and so forth. So if I just wait, because it's used up EMC that I don't want in there. Cool. And we can just burn glowstone like that. I don't think I've ever shown you this, but you can just chuck items in here. And it will, you know, eventually just start burning them all up into EMC, which will in turn get put in here. But look how fast it is. That is fantastic. That's about 100, you know, EMC every second or two, so that is fantastic. Okay. So now that we've done that, we're going to put these in here, and we'll probably put our brains and skulls back in there. And yes. So what else did I need? I needed the pipes. I keep forgetting to get my pipes. It's not good. Okay, so we'll take you, and we need some glass for this, so that's going to be okay. Then we need stone as well. Stone and smooth stone will probably be good enough to show you guys what I need. So if I go like so, look at that, we get a cobblestone transport pipe. And if I do this with normal stone, we also get stone transport pipes. Now these two are pretty different. If you place them, like if you place two, what's this one, cobblestone together, they will join together, but if you place stone beside them, they aren't going to join together. No matter where you kind of have them, it's a good way to have pipes, you know, going around your systems and not having them link up. So that is pretty cool. And what else are we going to need? We're going to need some more different types of pipes as well. So let's go into here. And nope, not that one. Advanced insertion pipe. So how do we make you? A stone transport pipe and redstone. So I was a bit silly making so much stone transport pipes, but that's okay. If we put our Klein star back in here, we can feed it this kind of stuff. We'll take out the redstone, and we'll put this in here. We'll take out this and this. Cool. And I definitely won't need this many, but it's, you know, a good idea to have a fair few of them. So maybe just a stack or so will be fine. Cool. And that is wonderful. So we'll put the rest of our excess up in here, and probably the rest of you as well. And now if we go down here, we'll be able to, you know, just chuck this over here. And oh dear, so someone's been standing on this. I think it was, oh, it's these, you little buggers. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cover this thing up at some point, but that's okay. We can deal with that. So if I put this on, oh no, not like that, an advanced insertion pipe. So this little guy, he will, you know, take items from here, and if they are able to go into this inventory, they will try to, otherwise they will continue onwards. So, and obviously I forgot my chest, because that is something that I keep doing no matter how many times I say, you know, I'm missing items. And we'll just steal this one over here. So thankfully we had one. And we've got a little slime here. Okay. Look at him. Okay, goodbye. Fantastic. So I'm going to put him over here. And, oops, nope, that's the wrong type of pipe. So we'll swap those around, and there we go. So if we put a cobblestone transport pipe next to, oops, that's not cobblestone. A cobblestone transport pipe will work exactly the same. Like, since the advanced insertion pipe is made out of smooth stone, these pipes aren't going to connect to each other, which is, you know, a fantastic way to set up systems if you feel the need. And let's see, do I have, I should probably move that onto the other side. That'll just, you know, work better for my brain. Okay. So now that that's ready, and this one has some coal, well, some stuff in it too. I don't think it's quite ready to start harvesting things. Oh no, there's some over there. So we'll just wait and see if that will, you know, start working correctly. Let's see if it harvests that over there. Come on, or that one. Either or, it's fine. Just choose one. Choose one. Damn it. That's gonna really annoy me, actually. I'm gonna have to find another way to get in here without them being able to get in here. But, you know, that is the price that we pay. Are you gonna start harvesting soon or what? Come on, guy. Obviously they take a little bit of time to, you know, heat up, but still. Don't you dare start wrecking my crops. Ooh. They're really annoying too, because, like, you can smack them and then they'll just smack you back with, like, lightning and stuff, and they'll fly out of your reach. Look how many there are. So we're gonna have to find a way of using Thorncraft to kind of drain the Vs from our aura, and well, drain our aura, full stop rather, and hopefully we can deal with that as it comes. Come on, dude, are you gonna start working? Or maybe it already has. No? No, wait, there we go. So let's see, does it work? Look at that, seeds automatically went in there, and our wheat goes over to this chest. So that is working exactly as we want it to, and fantastic. So I'm going to go check the time, and I will see you in a second. Oh wow, it looks like we've run over the time again. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, if you guys have a positive or negative response to this video, feel free to leave it in my comment section. Otherwise, I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you guys next time.